Previously on Sherlock Holmes vs. Jack the Ripper.
My dear Watson, we now know what this man looks like, in what area he lives, and that he suffered directly or indirectly from syphilis. Let's not forget the anatomical knowledge he must almost certainly possess. Given his lower-class background, a butcher seems very likely. However, it may be the case that the man was a butcher once, but is no longer. He might also have been a medical assistant. Who knows? That's why we need the testimonies of the other Joseph and Dr. Tumblety in order to be certain.
What shall we do, Holmes?
As the police's cooperation is futile and can be ruled out, we have nothing to do but wait. Watson, wait, and hope we see one of these two men before the killer strikes again.
I don't like the way he said that, but it's fine.
At last, a long day's work done. How are you doing, Holmes?
Fine, Watson, just fine.
I suppose you still haven't heard any news from Whitechapel?
No, Watson.
It's been almost a month now. Who knows? Our killer may have brought justice upon himself, overcome by remorse and ignominy for his actions.
Not a chance, Watson.
You haven't done anything about the story of a kidney that was sent in the post and reported by the papers. Why not?
The killer left a message on one occasion with the intention of harming. The letter accompanying this package served no purpose other than to give value to its recipient and arouse disgust against its sender. The killer has never done anything for nothing. In order to authenticate the Galston Street message, he left an indisputable piece of evidence. Can we really say as much about this kidney?
I don't know. All I know is that there are letters piling up on your desk. Isn't it time to move on to another case?
Absolutely not, Watson. I think that the other Joseph is reluctant to meet me. The man he saw must certainly have put the fear of God in him, a man well known for his violence and his hatred towards Jews. There can't be any shortage of those in Whitechapel. I have hope yet. As for Dr. Tumblety...
We found him, Mr. Holmes. We found him.
Who's that?
Dr. Bumblebee. He's been locked up by the bobbies, but they've let him loose. Oi, he was looking round like a rat who's scared of his own shadow. He's gonna do a run at years.
Watson, this is our chance. The game is afoot. Let's hope that Tumblety will go to collect his trunk. As for you, my little friends, thank you for lifting this burden that has been on my shoulders for almost a month.
Anyway, that's funny though, Bailey. That's funny. Alright, well then let's fucking go after him and his fat little behind. Let's get going. Mr. Bumblebee. I think there was 5.
Let's return to the boarding house.
Yes, 5. Because we discovered one from before that first one that we knew about. I wasn't listening to what he said. I was busy counting in my head. Let's go to the where? No, 5th before, like, so during the game, we've seen 4 happen, but there was actually a 5th one that happened before we got here. I wasn't listening. I don't know where I'm going.
I have no reason to go that way.
Where am I going? I wasn't listening. I was counting how many murders there were. We're going somewhere. Going to Tumblety's, I guess. I don't remember. Going to Bumblebee's.
He's here. The doctor is here, up in his room. Peeking through my door, I saw him go up the stairs, and I think that he has a pistol.
Regarding the trunk, did you do what I told you to?
Yes, I jammed the lock and filled the trunk with stones. Should we call the police?
Absolutely not. Go home, lock your doors, and if you hear a gunshot, shout as loudly as you can. Watson, we must disarm this man at all costs before attempting to confront him. Come, have your pistol at the ready and stay alert.
We had one lady who had died, right across the bridge. She was... The first lady died right here. That was the first lady. Second lady died, like over here? Right here, I think, is where she died. And then the other ones are elsewhere, so I can't point to them. Well, I guess I can. We had the the one here, we have one over here, 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 and we have right here was one of them, and then the graffiti was over there. Because it made a nice T. And then there was a fifth one over there. Alright, off we go. Knock, knock, knock. Not the police.
Don't move a muscle or I shoot.
Who? But what is going on?
Bravo, Watson. I take back everything I ever said about your less than full involvement in our investigations.
Listen, Mr. Policeman. I already told everything to your colleagues at the station, so...
Don't you believe it, sir. We're not with the police. We are here to talk about human organs, an area in which you seem to have a great deal of interest.
What? But who are you?
We are the ones holding the pistol. Listen, Tumblety, tell us everything you know and you will be spared from the noose or a bullet. Have you tried to get hold of any female genitalia from someone during these past months?
So that's it. You English. Listen, as it happens, I do have a collection of female genital organs, which I hold dear, and never miss the chance to show my friends whatever the occasion. If you knew what I feel when my eyes meet the young men's, as they contemplate with astonishment and disgust this soft and flabby skin that they worship and place at the center of all their passions. Women repulse me, gentlemen. They are one of nature's greatest mistakes. Lying, haughty, and most of all, nauseating. No, sirs. Men, mankind, we are not made to soil ourselves with such animals, and it is my task to educate my peers, like the ancient Greeks used to do, and put them on the path to masculine relationships, the only kind worthy of our intelligence.
My God, this man has lost his marbles, Holmes.
You haven't answered my question. Did you attempt to obtain any female organs?
Indeed, but a long time ago. I was living in Liverpool at the time. A few of my specimens were starting to lose their freshness. But despite the sum proposed, the heads of the university hospitals refused to accede to my demands. The fear of what others would say...
Yeah, basically.
I know nothing more similar to an arrogant fowl than an English doctor. Yakety-yak, always showing off in the courtyard with their haughty airs. And as soon as...
Shut it, Tumblety. So, was it you who killed all of these women? Yes or no?
I regret to say that it was not. If I had really wanted a few more uteri, I would have had them brought in from the United States, where it would cost me much less than here. Or I would have shown a few gold coins in the hallways of a morgue or a hospital in London, and they would have kissed my feet to sell them to me. And not taken the least risk. But kidneys are all the latest, aren't they? I think that I could find one tomorrow for less than £1. In short, gentlemen, I do not know your killer, and I don't know why he's doing that. But if you come across him one day, please send him my friendship and my deepest respect.
You've gone too far this time.
Come, Watson, let's not get carried away now. Thank you for your assistance, Doctor. If I may offer some advice, you should leave England as soon as possible. Each day that you remain in this country is a risk that an intelligent man would not take.
My pistol?
Without that, it will be even more risky.
My pistol? Yeah, we basically determined he was gay before when we raided his apartment when he wasn't here.
Can we believe this man, Holmes?
He can't be the murderer, and his story regarding the organs fits, but we can't afford to take the slightest risk. I will ask the Baker Street irregulars to follow him. Listen, lads, when Tumblety leaves here, follow him discreetly, and come and tell me as early as possible tomorrow where he is currently residing. Understood?
Understood, Captain.
Captain?
You are already ready, Holmes. What is going on?
I mean,
I've been
kinda,
waiting
yeah.
for you for at least an hour, Watson. It would appear that a new drama has unfolded. The youngsters came to give me this address, but I have some doubt as to the actual location we are going to. Let's try anyway. At worst, we may come across the Baker Street irregulars to put us in the right direction.
I'm pretty sure our guy had blonde hair, though.
We are lost, Holmes.
No, we're not, Watson. We are heading for the very street I'd hoped for, but as I wasn't sure it was this one, I've made a few big detours in order to find the right one. I'll know it when I see the name.
Why, of course, Holmes. Why didn't I think of that? The great Sherlock Holmes can't...
Oh, boy.
How are you, my friend? Are you not feeling well?
No.
My friend is a doctor. He can take care of you.
He looks like
Hello there.
Freddy.
He came here, and he...
Now, Watson, take care of him.
Alright. He's taken care of. I mean, I would believe it, but I'm saying going off of the game. Again, who designs these sidewalks?
Nothing of interest here.
Then why did you take me this way? Oh, there was a door right beside me. Why did you load me, like, right here if you wanted me to fucking look beside me? Ugh. Gross.
My God!
What happened?
Can't talk. Wait for the coppers. Are they coming? My eyes are crying.
No.
Go find them too, mister. I'll stay here and keep an eye out. Go!
No, I must await my friend. Ah, here he is.
Watson, are you there? How are you?
Fine, Holmes, and you? What happened?
Hello, sir. Where are we, Watson?
In
What are these
Whitechapel,
fucking
Holmes.
dialogues right now?
This must be Dorset Street. You don't seem very well. Do you need something?
Indeed, Watson. Some clay, a great big piece of clay. I would ask for some wine, too, but as you know, I taste nothing but melodrama.
What is over there?
A trip from which you will never return, Watson. Trust me, don't go there.
A trip? Behind this door? In this room?
It's not strictly a door, it's more of a portal, a threshold, and what lies behind it is not the mortal realm, Watson. It is a place beyond time and space, the gift of a frantic artist who made use of his talent in order to grant us access to his world, Watson. Beyond that threshold is an abyss. Hell. The police won't take long to arrive, and the last thing I want is to waste precious time on them. Could you lead me out of this area and take me home?
Take me home to the place I belong. Oh, but anyway, I was saying again, because look at these sidewalks. Like, why do they go up to the wall so much? Like, who designs their sidewalk to look like that? Well, we'd only seen 4 murders in the game, but they were suspecting that there was a 5th one that had happened prior. When we get back to the apartments, I will show you. Assuming that there isn't a cutscene. Oh, look, a cutscene. The fuck?
You should come and eat, Holmes. Mrs. Hudson has worked wonders. The joint has been cooked medium rare. If only you would tell me what was in the courtyard.
The answer, Watson.
The answer, Holmes?
Yes, the answer to a question that you asked me a few weeks ago.
How the devil can the answer to a question I asked you be found in that courtyard? And what question are you referring to, Holmes?
How our killer set about reaching the height of horror by taking another victim, Watson.
What the fuck are these sound effects?
Did I not tell you that I wanted to avoid melodrama?
Do you mean to say that...
Yes, That's what was in that room. You helped towards the colour. All that's missing is the odour, but I shall let that pass. The mutilations almost all resulted in large removals of flesh. My photographic memory noted them all in great detail, the shape, size and location, and thanks to the softness of this clay and your medical knowledge, I believe we can attempt to determine what is missing from this lady.
Isn't head
Don't you
funny?
think we should wait for the medical examiner's opinion?
Surely not, Watson. This massacre has gone on long enough. I can assure you that I will do everything in my power to get our hands on Jack the Ripper before this night is out.
Interesting. Oh, but I wanted to look over here. Will you let me look? It won't. It won't let me look. How rude.
Watson, we shall reconstruct the body of this poor woman and inspect it in detail as well. Your help as a medical man will be invaluable.
Holmes, I feel a bit unwell.
Well, I understand. I will manage on my own. Her throat was slit just like the others. The wound is particularly deep.
Okay. What about it? What about it? What about it? I don't know what you want from me. There's nothing to click on. God damn, that startled me. I tried clicking on that a second ago and it didn't do anything.
There were incisions in the rib cage, as if to inspect the lungs.
What is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. It doesn't... I don't know. Boop.
The liver was neatly removed.
Okay. So I guess it's still here. Okay. Can I pick up these? What? Oh, there's something. Where's the tiny piece of clay? What are you? I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be. What is that? That's not a uterus or a heart, so I don't know what the heck this is supposed to be.
The liver was neatly removed.
Okay. Why do we care? Is there anything else over here? Hello? Okay. Can I pick up these little sticks? No? What else do you want from me? Apparently a uterus. Yes, I saw the boob. Put the liver in first. Do I need to? I can't take it back out. I can't take those ones back out.
The liver was neatly removed.
Okay. Oh, there we go. I just wasn't clicking the right spot, apparently. Let me try multiple
Organ
spots.
is missing,
Ah,
apparently.
okay.
I must specify which organ this is on my list.
Clearly the heart.
There we are, Watson. We have examined everything. The heart is the only thing missing. 2 uteri, a kidney, and now a heart. He had all the time he wanted in which to disfigure her, cut her up like a piece of meat, and yet took nothing but the heart. What do you think of that, Watson? Watson?
You don't need to have me hear him throw up. Bwaha.
I dread to think how you'd react if you saw a corpse. I'm returning to Whitechapel, Watson, to Isaac's. If the heart tells you to come with me, if the heart tells you a little wordplay there. Let's go to the cobbler's.
Oh, God. Can I... yeah, I can't look at it still. But yeah. Let's go to the cobbler's. Come on, mouse. There we go. Waluigi?
Let's go to the cobbler's.
Wah! But meanwhile, it's just like, that is the worst throw-up I've ever heard.
Evening, Mr. Holmes.
Good evening, Hardiman. Has Abraham Solomonovich still not reopened his shop?
No, not that I know of.
Have you heard anything about the latest murder?
Certainly there is talk of nothing else. Poor girl. I hope they catch the bastard who did it.
Who do you think that could be?
A madman, that's for sure. Everyone in the area is pinning it on a Jew. But I don't believe that for a second.
Why?
Because Jews don't like blood, you see. They're not allowed to eat it, and they have to drain the meat before cooking it.
Babe.
It's true that they eat animals, but they are fanatical about all kinds of silly things. I don't know much about their rituals and all, but I know that a Jewish butcher can't just do whatever he pleases with his knife. He has strict kosher rules to follow.
You seem to be very well informed.
Well, I buy my meat from them too. My clients don't care whether the meat comes from Jews or not. Cats eat it regardless. And let me tell you, I'd go as far as to say that I may even have more faith in a Jew, because even if they don't eat all the offals, a Jew inspects them to see if the animal was in good health. Lungs, for the most part, and as they make up most of my cat's meat, you can see the connection, right?
Good
Oops,
evening,
fuck
Hardiman.
you. Ah!
Jews are allowed to eat offals?
Yes. They eat calves' kidneys, I think.
How big is that? A calf's kidney?
Well, that depends if it's fresh or if it's been marinated in brine or cooked.
When fresh, are they as big as a human kidney?
They would be, yes.
You know, Mr. Hardiman, it's lucky for both of us that the murder that took place in your mother's courtyard was only the Whitechapel killer's third. Had it been the first, I wouldn't be thanking you, as I do now, for all of this important information. Goodbye and take care.
If you say so. Right, farewell, Mr. Holmes.
Let's go to the cobbler's.
He's like, I don't care which murder they were. They still got fucking murdered.
Good evening, Mr. Solomonovich.
Evening, Mr. Holmes. If you've come about the business of my cousin, I hate to say...
It awful. It awful.
Before you respond to my request, I must ask you to answer this question of the utmost importance. What offals are Jews allowed to eat?
Well, the same as you.
Kidney, heart, liver?
Yes.
How are they prepared?
Kidneys are boiled, heart is often finely sliced and cooked on a skewer, and liver is always grilled.
These offals, do they come from cattle?
Yes, beef or veal.
And eating non-kosher food would be a grave affair for a Jew, isn't that right?
Yes, it would be very serious. But what are you getting at?
If I were to tell you what I'm thinking, Mr. Solomonovich, you would pull out your own eardrums to not hear the end of my sentence. It goes against the beliefs of hundreds of members of your community, and for some, perhaps even worse. I will ask you one last time before involving the authorities, who I assure you will be far less discreet than myself. Do you know who the second Joseph is, the Aldgate butcher, who your cousin knows from the Imperial Club?
His name is Joseph Chaim Levy, but I don't know where he lives. I know nothing about him, other than he's a member of the Imperial Club on Duke Street.
That street is after Church Passage, coming from Mitre Square. Am I right?
That's it.
Thank you. You have been an enormous help to both of us. Now, listen carefully. I need you to find 4 or 5 strong men among the members of your family who you trust wholeheartedly, and to wait here with them until my arrival, or you receive a message from me. Is that clear?
But if you will tell me...
Later, Mr. Solomonovich. Later. Let's go to the Imperial Club.
Okay. Come on, mouse. This one.
There's the Imperial Club. Let's see if I can find Joseph Hyam Levy.
I still think it's weird that it says Levy, because I would read that as, like,
Hello, sir.
Levy.
Hello. Can I help you, sir?
Indeed, I have an urgent message for Mr. Joseph Levy, the Aldgate butcher.
I regret, sir, but Mr. Levy is not at the club at present. You can wait for him if you wish.
I thank you. Do you know where I can find him? His home address, perhaps? It is a very urgent matter.
I am sorry, sir, but we do not give out information regarding the club members to people outside the group.
I understand. I must find a way to enter the Imperial Club without having to go through the entrance hall.
9 p.m. is an informational meeting about naturalization. How to become a citizen of Her Majesty, the process and its implications. Club members' actions. 10 p.m. Open evening with musical accompaniment, classical and traditional pieces. Mr. Blum on the piano and Mr. Shiatz on the violin. Administration will be closed all day. Okay. I guess I go here.
Judging by the sound of voices and applause, there's a meeting going on at this very moment. I'll have to be very cautious.
I don't see anyone, but...
Pardon me, sir, but the club is only open to members.
I must find a way to enter the Imperial Club without having to go through the entrance hall.
Okay.
This may come in handy.
Come on, let me
A
take this
note
letter.
encouraging members of the Jewish community to remain prudent and vigilant after rumors about the Whitechapel murders.
The Whitechapel murders weigh on our community heavily. Consequently, an exemplary conduct must be shown now more than ever, as well as increased vigilance. Jewish establishments such as synagogues, shops, and clubs are likely to become targets, and all incidents must be stifled as much as possible. This one?
It's a service door and firmly locked. There must be a stockroom in the cellar beneath this room. There is a cellar window behind this barrel, which is preventing me from passing. If I can just get into the coal cellar, I shall be in the place. This barrel is on a wooden pallet, but it is too heavy to be moved. I will need a pivot.
I got a hanger.
I will need a pivot.
Oh, there's something. Okay.
I will need a pivot.
Okay. But this one.
There we are. My pivot is in place. Now, let's find something to tip over this barrel. I should be able to make it tip over.
Easy peasy.
Closed. The cellar window is locked from the inside by a simple iron hook. Let's go. Good. Let's try to find the exit that leads to the club. I have no reason to go that way.
Okay, guess we'll just go up.
This may come in handy.
Just stealing fucking keys.
Empty tin cans.
I was gonna try and see if one sounded louder than the other, but they both sound the same. Okay. Where did this go?
Closed.
That's fine. My mouse is slowly dying or something.
The kitchen. It's closed, and besides, I won't find what I'm looking for in there. Administration. Perfect. This must be where the information on club members is kept. Let's hope that it really is the key to this door. Administration. Perfect. This must be where the information on club members is kept. A page from an old Yiddish-English dictionary. Court's proceedings. Curious.
New court. Tuesday, April 6th. Before the recorder, blah, blah, blah. Stealing 14 pounds of meat. I received information from my inspector, and on 10th March, I was watching the prosecutor's shop. Phillips came up to the door and knocked, got answer, and went away. About 2 minutes afterwards, Levy came out of his shop door, which is the next door, and post divides them. He knocked at Mr. Sampson's door and went back in at his own door. Came out again in a minute or two, unscrewed the bolt of his shutter bar, and then looked around and knocked at Mr. Sampson's door again. There being no answer, he went down the street 10 or 12 yards to the corner of the lane where Phillips joined him. God damn, this is long. That's a true statement. They conversed and went back to Mr. Sampson's door. Phillips knocked and Levy went in his own door. The door was opened. Phillips went in and turned up the gas. Levy came out of his shop and went to Mr. Sampson's shop where he had found the conversation with Phillips. He came back about a minute later and went to his own shop where I saw Wolf, who bought a piece of meat from the back of the shop to the door and hung it on a hook just inside the door, and then came out on the footway, looked around like the meat, took the meat off the hook and took it quickly to Lewis's door and gave it to Lewis. He then returned to Sampson's shop. I ran into Levy's shop, caught hold of him with the meat in his hand and asked what he was going to do with it. He said, "We are only having a lark. I'm going to weigh it." I said and did not believe it. I should take him to Mr. Simpson, which I did, and then took him to the station where he repeated that it was only a lark. I found a 32L10S9D in his pocket. The meat was 14 pounds of beef. I had been watching since 5:15. It was perfectly light outside at 6:15, but not inside Levy's shop. There being no gas. Cross-examined by Mr. Black. I don't know why it's written so fancy. I was in some buildings opposite, lying among some of the bricks and the rubbish, but not within a hearing distance, so I could not see who opened the door, as the shutters were not down. But Phillips turned the gas up afterwards, where we were both in plain clothes. Wolf sleeps in the premises. I was with Bacon. I have heard his evidence and corroborate it. I went to Sampson's shop and saw Phillips and Wolf. I told them I was a police officer and they should take them in custody for stealing a piece of beef. Phillips says, "I know nothing about it. I came from the back of the shop." Wolf said, "I know nothing about it. I took them to the station." Cross-examined by Mr. Black. Wolf did not say, "I know nothing about it." I correct myself. He made no reply. Cross-examined by blah, 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 blah. I did not go into Levy's shop, nor did I see in as the shutters were up. There may have been a quantity of meat in the background. My Hampson, yep. I am a butcher of 35 Middlesex Street. Phillips and Wolf were my servants. Phillips about 3 months and Wolf about 2 or 2.5 years. I had spoken to the police, and on the 10th of March around 5 o'clock I went to the market. I was sent for and came back and found the 3 prisoners in custody. The police, God, how long is this? The police asked Levy what he intended to do with it. He said that the boy brought it in for a lark, and then said that, "Simpson, you're not going to do anything with me. The meat was worth 7S. Cross-examined by blobby blobby. Slept for the shop at the Wednesdays, the Thursdays, the Wednesdays this morning, and the blobby blobby, and I discharged the wolf, and he took back again, and I had to place the gold star. Why do I care? I have never found fault with him before. Levy was there before I came, and he was not taken to the customers for me, but I have no animosity against him. I have met with the business hours, and I don't care. Goddamn. His meat was better than mine. He buys from the same killer as I do. I sell more expensive meat than he does, but there has been no joking about it, nor did we ever bet on it. The Jewish authorities will not give a man a license unless he has an excellent character. I have accused my wife of robbing me. I did not find out that she had a separate banking account. I did not accuse her before Phillips came into my service. I may have said that at the police court that I accused her 12 months ago. I had not said that if Levy would take the shop, that I would not carry on the prosecution against him. I would not let him off for 10,000 euros. I re-examined 5 employees. Blah. He receives a good character. Phillips not guilty. Wolf guilty. Recommended mercy of the jury. 4 months hard labor. Guilty of receiving 12 months hard labor. Gravy boats! That took forever!
Some square metal tokens. Curious. There is a document.
Sir, I wanted to let you know if your club needed kosher meat when you have any special functions, I would be available to furnish it for you. Guaranteed by a competent abattoir. It will be delivered directly to your society at the time it is convenient. Reasonable prices. Do not hesitate to call upon my services. Jacob Levy refused. On the advice of Joseph Levy.
There must have been litigation between Joseph Hyam Levy and Jacob Levy. This must be the club's safe. What I'm looking for is probably inside. I need something.
Yeah, you need the squares that I already have. Right here.
This must be the club's safe. What I'm looking for is probably inside. The lock on this chest is very sophisticated. Let's see.
Meanwhile, they're just like, eh, you haven't had a puzzle in a while. Here you go. I don't know what the fuck. Is this like dominoes? Let's see. No, well, that's not the same. Let's see. Are we playing dominoes? I don't know. Kind of.
No, that's not it.
Okay. Okay, poke. Let's go with an E. Let's go with a Z. Let's get a Z. Do I have one of these P's? I do. Though it doesn't have the same as that, though. And then this N still doesn't have the same as that, though. But it might be similar. Because it's like, maybe... No. I just saw that that one worked, and I was like, well, maybe? Ugh. Let's see, we got 2 E's at the bottom, but no E's at the top. That's not helpful. Put E, U. Do I have a squiggly? Do I have a squiggly? I do have a squiggly. E. An N? No. Kind of. Maybe like that. Another E right here. Okay, and then I need this one. And then I need this N to go down here. Close. Oh, that...
No, that's not it.
Let's see. So these ones are all... It's just this one that's wrong. How do I fix this? Do I have a Y? I don't have a Y. So let me reset real fast. So I need this Y to go somewhere up on the top. One of these 3 spots. I need the... well, I got those 2, but they're in different spots. Those don't touch. Which one was it? I needed something that was only 1. Okay, and I can't just move that. Okay. Because I need those 2 to connect, and I need those 2 to connect. Which one was it that I said needed to go on the bottom? Or was it this one? Because, is it like... That one also needs to go on one of the tops, maybe, and this one needs to go on a side somewhere. I'm not sure. Let's see, we got a pi and an N, we got a pi and a pi, we got a E and an N. I mean, I guess that works. Pi and N. So now okay, so that one's probably gonna go here. Oh, no, it could go here. And then we got a P and an N. Okay, we got this E. That'll go there, which works for this D here. Okay. Then we have a pie, and then... Oh, there we go. Okay, I figured it out. It just took a second.
I need something.
You need something. This one?
These documents contain some words in Yiddish, which reads from right to left.
From right to left? Okay, so it's like Japanese. We know from the Kabbalah that the power from the German Avada has the enables to the thing with the Lester and the counts with the numbers and all this shit. Oh, yes, watch, thank you. What? What? It would be useful if I just knew Yiddish to begin with. That would be useful. Let's see. M-U-R-E-L. I'm gonna... Well, I guess since it's the other way, so I guess that would be an M. Right? What does this say? So we got the squiggly with the squiggly. This one is a 30. Okay. That's right, maybe? And then M was this one? For 40? Yes. Okay. Okay. So, what exactly do you need from me? I mean, the N is 1, if that helps me at all, so I guess that's an A. This one is this one, so 2, which is B, as one would assume. This one is 5, which is H. Abraham! I doubt. That one looks like that other person, that one that I saw. That one is 6, which is 200. Goodness. Right. R for 200. And then the squiggly with the squiggly is the 30 with the M. This one is this one 40. Wait, no, but that's M. I must have looked at it wrong. Oh, this one's wrong. This one, oh yeah, it's not that one. It's 6, not 200. 6. 6? 6. I'll figure it out in a second. Get out of here. Squiggly with the squiggly was 30. Which would make it something. I'll probably have to determine it by using letters of his name, but I'm gonna do the ones that I can figure out first. So that one's gonna be an R, because it's, there we go. And then this one that looks like a funky Y is a 70, which is an AI. I'm confused. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be 90, because they do look kind of similar. It looks more like this one, though, in my opinion. Just saying. Let's see. So we had, M, U, that's a U, which is a 6, I think, so, U, R, E, so that's gonna be an E, and then that one's an L. Stop.
Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
Excellent. Alright, so we're looking for Joseph Levy. Born in Aldgate. Member for, he was about 46 when he joined. He's from Middlesex Street. He's self-employed butcher. Cool. Dues, 10 shillings, 6 pence. 11 shillings. Gotcha.
Here we are. I have the address of this Joseph Chaim Levy, 36 Middlesex Street. Now, let's try to get out of here without being seen.
Yeah, I don't know when you messaged that, Bailey. That was a minute. That was a skosh ago. But yeah, I feel like that's primarily if you're not Jewish, you don't know it. Hello? Come on. Come on.
No, that's not such a good idea. There's a meeting taking place.
Oh, I can't fall out on the side? I have to go down the stairs? That's unfortunate. Oh, a rope. Okay.
Blast! My exit has been sealed off. The barrel was replaced. I'll have to find another way. Blast! My exit...
Okay. Let me, Can I... Why can't I combine those? That's weird. Okay.
Blast! My exit is...
Go away!
Blast.
Go away!
I can't get out through the window. It's blocked and appears to be reinforced. I'll have to find another way out. Closed.
Apparently I'm taking these cans.
No, that's not a good idea. The watchman is... The kitchen. It's closed.
How do you know it doesn't have what you're looking for?
I can't get out through the window. It's blocked and appears to be reinforced. I'll have to find another way out.
What am I supposed to do with these cans? Can I throw them at the barrel?
Blast! My exit has been sealed off. Blast! My exit has been sealed...
Okay, I guess I just need to go find somewhere else, but Oh, bucket. I was thinking I could grab that bucket, but I wasn't... It didn't really show me when I tried clicking before. If I can keep this thing open. Okay. I've now got a bucket of tin and cans. Okay.
Blast! My exit has been... Closed.
I don't know what it wants from me. I've looked everywhere. Oh, there's something.
I need something. I need something.
Not that, apparently.
I need something. I need something. I need something. I need something. I need something.
What, it's not...
I need something.
You don't need any of the shit that I already have? Yeah, that means I'm missing something still. Ah.
This may come in handy.
I missed it. I thought I was spamming space while I was in here enough, but apparently not. Alright, you want the candle? Okay.
I need something.
Okay.
I need something.
I didn't mean to click with the rope again. Obviously, you don't need the rope.
I need something.
Okay.
I need something.
Said to take hands from the door, combine it with the bucket on the short end of the clothesline hanging from the ceiling. From the ceiling? Did it go through the floor? No? What do you mean hanging from the ceiling? Or did I take the clothesline from the ceiling? I'm confused. What? Ah!
I need something.
Okay.
I need something. I need something.
No, that's not the right...
I need something.
Okay. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay, there we go. Light it on fire.
Now let's quickly hide in admin.
In the admin. That was not nearly a loud noise. That was like the quietest loud noise I've ever heard. Can you exit faster? Like, run! He's gonna get in there and just be like, why is there some buckets on the
Let's
floor?
visit Joseph Levy at 36 Middlesex Street.
Goddamn. Alright. So, I'm going to leave this here. Some of these puzzles make no fucking sense. Some of them, I'm able to figure out. I just fucking call them dominoes and then we're good. Some things would be a bit more useful, like with the freaking history one. Like, I'm not gonna just know those off the top of my head. I'm gonna look them up. Do you really expect me to just know them? Or was it supposed to be a trial and error type of thing? I don't even understand. Especially with those 3 that were just a month apart. Like, how was I supposed to know what they were? Like, even if I was someone who really cared about history, I feel like I would confuse those ones, because they're literally a month apart. And since I'm not a history person, I can't say whether or not I would have known what the flag and hat would have looked like. So you don't even fucking ask me about that one. But anywho, so that was today. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being. So goodbyes. Thanks for coming. Bye. Bye. Thanks.